Things like that,
that anti against T1 on bind was like really
G,
nice.
especially behind their two initiators,
So
behind Kelly S
they
and Crystal,
might have
looked
something.
dominant against DFM. They were locking them out, and a good start for Famous.
Oh, that's a very nice start.
Just going to be taken down there.
Straight up duel, and
across at rubble.
They kind of swing it to 3 people. It's a great molly.
With the wall raised up, just trying to make
great molly, great stun.
And so far, it proves to be just that. Kelly S now going to be taken down as well. It's a 2-player advantage in hand for Boom. Looking for a very hot start here on this pistol.
Just some good timings for Boom. They're catching global esports players right as they're trying to come out of choke points. So a couple big picks already. Patrick. Oh, a little bit of util exchange there in the middle. I was just about to say Patrick Watson because that's what it said on the back, of his jersey.
It truly is just an enigma. Isn't named Patrick.
Yeah.
It doesn't have Patrick Who on his jersey.
Is he a big Sherlock Holmes fan?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
He's an international spy. He's got multiple aliases. And now Poppy spotted out. Famous on the call. Players nearby. 3 about to be stacked up in B to reinforce this position should it be needed. It looks like it is going to be.
Ooh, nice.
Down. The cage goes up to Shiro.
Big spam.
Kill comes away with 1.
I mean, Crystal would have to do an absolute madness here.
88 for Crystal. Taking that first fight here at the door. Finds the instant headshot. Doesn't suffer anything in reply.
Oh, just great awareness there.
Wait, they all 3 come from here? Oh, he has a... There's a good chance.
Over at drop.
Especially if he plays it pretty passive, he has the salvos. Just wants to try, like, pick off one as they go over towards here. Damn, like that. Now he has the salvos.
Global.
Top of the spike is half.
He's going to be held up to half. Salvo not finding anything there. Poppy, paranoia, going to be sent flying. DOS9 caught by it, goes back over. Looks like he's just going to try to hold for it. Saves up the first. Here's the push coming.
DOS9 is
and he's going to have that defuse.
A beast.
Close, but no cigar.
Confirmed incredible beast. Crystal did so good, man. Crystal did so good.
Oh, we're just picking up right where we left off. Last week for Boom, DOS9 just comes in.
This is pretty much how we said it might go. Like, if DOS9 wants to win this, then
it looks so good off the rip, but you have Crystal
might
alive.
just do it.
He's so dangerous in these situations. He's so smart, so methodical, so accurate, doing so many nice things throughout that round. But God, DOS9, he's just dialed in too.
Robotic. 2-0 start for him. So clearly some decent fight there from the side of Global. We'll see what they have as we go into their eco. Shiro taking a quick little pause, trying to see what he could spot out, but it's going to be the one in the end. Sheriff for Crystal could spell for a bloody round here.
Everyone on Boom. Dude, they're very stinger build. 4 stingers on defense.
Last week, but 4 stingers and a bulldog.
It is a little bit off kilter.
But I was gonna say in Americas, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. In Pacific, I mean, if they've been out here DMing with stingers, then fair play. They got the tech down.
Global on the approach. Paranoia going to be sent out. Salvos avoided. Look at the damage splash. Sorry, it was decay.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to say anything.
And Patrick Who picked off his DOS9 door open.
That actually is damage though.
Shiro now tucked into the corner, swings out, finding 1. As he slashed it, finding 2.
Very clean on this one. 1 armor rebuy, really nice for Boom.
I mean,
a lot of money.
GE gets the kind of identification of where
do they do something kind of proactive with the stingers?
Probably going to be in range to send some of that util. Little Vipers there too. Just not a lot you can do in this round with the lack of weaponry. So you got to try to see if you can find that open gap, find that open timing to get past their util. But good discipline from Boom. It's going to give them that round. And going to carry over a lot of stingers.
Okay, Boom want to go either aggro or punish here.
Bank up a little bit extra cash.
Yeah, they want to punish over towards A.
Camera
Camera goes out, spots that no one goes close here, and
into the next round.
EE just clearing over towards C.
Even with the weaponry,
the C pressure, how do these 4 react?
Could certainly do some damage here. Global esports need to be very clean on this approach.
Every corner
they hear the camera. Oops.
Gonna potentially pay dividends in the long run. Oh, Famous.
Really good damage.
Tried to fake that.
Huh. That was a nice
Yotan
remove
was
the
having
turn. I
none
like
of it.
that. That was good.
Didn't clear the camera, so just said, okay, well, I'm going to expect a peek.
Thrown around the back. Aftershock sent. There's a suppress on Berserks. Is going to be noted. Dealt with. Patrick Hu down at 56. Able to find that kill. SC site primed for the taking here for Boom. Fighting into the site with these Stingers, that's where things prove to be
Yeah, let's see what the Stingers can do damage-wise.
But I think that's why GE's got a couple players way out in mountain.
Oh. Famous does find a timing to just slide in.
Ooh,
Takes
it's
down the
great.
enemy Yoru, swinging around the back and finds himself
Dude,
another.
Famous.
Poppy going to be eliminated as well. So
Smoke
already
on
some
Spike.
damage dealt.
That is hard.
As Spike gets held at
Salvos
half.
go in.
And
Ooh,
Dolstein
dude,
just
they
gets
made that
spotted out.
kind
Solid
of
round from Kelly. Yes, picking up three.
made it kind of
3 away
doable
now
there,
from
to
them
be
going
honest with you.
Thunder. Global Esports get
Not
themselves
too bad
a win,
damage
not
done.
allowing for a
They
bonus
take out 2
conversion.
with the Stingers. Obviously, money's
This is
really,
good
really good
patience
for them.
this time from GE. They're able to get through the defenses of Boom. You know, one of the things that Esk was talking about is that there is no more hard sentinel for Boom Esports. So if you can find those timings to get past the snake bites, the Tejo util, and the breach util potentially, you should have pretty easy access to the C
They
site.
can also for sure start
This round,
lurking
they're
a little
able
bit if they want to.
Get it done. Yeah. I mean, Kellyas always very vocal.
Famous
Very loud,
gets the
very
op
energetic.
out. No
There
armor.
he is.
There you go. There's that early op.
It's the operator, but it is going to be the glass cannon. I thought for sure that they would just have
Whoa,
Shiro
that
buy down,
is-
given that he had a little bit more money behind, or not, rather DOS9 buy down, I should say. Could have afforded it.
That is
and
a
then
little
gotten
bit
some
too
armor
much.
Across onto Famous, but
Did I
Either
miss them
way.
do fake A pressure to try
Patrick
keep
Hu
them here?
dead. We'll have a dimensional drift for the next round.
I don't think so.
Boom right now in a good spot to keep themselves in a winning position.
Let's see.
Just one breach flash in
DOS9
this
is
smoke.
gonna handle this. A little bit of backup
Yeah,
this
that's
time
not
for
enough.
Berserks. I was gonna say, think about the alt orb there. Try to get closer.
Oh, Shiro. Don't think he spotted Yotan, but he looks like he's also not really going to give him the opportunity. He's dancing around the shots, fault line not connecting. Crystal on the counter swing though.
The great reply
Takes
back.
down the
Camera
opposing
goes
tail.
in.
Kills off his counterpart now. That's a pivoting off here in towards upper, but once again the C site looking to be.
I mean, the seaside's kind of
the
looking
flavor
unlocked,
of
to be
the
honest.
weekend, it would
Salvos
seem.
push you into the
Dawside
Omen
straight
flash,
before
though.
blinded
That's really
up.
nice.
Not able to find much there, but Berserk's coming away with 3 eliminations. Looking for a 4th, can't quite steady it though.
They
Bombing
don't
it
know
now
about the
online.
op.
Send Famous just out of range, is drifting closer and closer to being in the blast zone, but keeps himself safe for the moment. Tiny amount of noise being made there on the drop down.
I'm out of here.
Line sent the slide, goes for the peaks, goes both players' locations now.
Kelly can get a
Good
kill.
information, but can they play off of it is the question. Drifting slower, closer here towards main.
No plan
Kelly
for you,
has
mate.
eliminated. Crystal playing on a very narrow margin.
Okay,
It's
very,
one that
very
Famous
nice.
is able to take advantage
Good
of.
shots from Famous.
3-1, boom, maintaining the lead.
Some really nice bait and switches by both teams there. Udotan and Crystal doing a really nice job over at B. Udotan so patient there, watching for his opponent. And then Crystal swings in.
Ah, there's the opening kill.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Berserk's huge double kill here. Just DOS9 bought enough attention that he was able to step up to the front of the site. And then Famous gonna use his teammate, the
Yeah,
breach,
good shots.
to be a bit of a decoy so he can find the angle with the op. And that op immediately paying big
Okay, that forced them down to an
dividends
eco.
for Boom
Win one,
Esports.
lose one.
Able to get that
And we're
third
about to
round
get
on the
ult
board.
cycles. They were about to get ults.
And here comes that dimensional
I was
drift.
gonna say,
you
G
mentioned
actually
in
have
the
an ult
previous round.
advantage, so
Okay, Tejo's there. He's
they
been there
did
a
want to
lot.
go for this. They could.
What else do you
If
find?
I was going to introduce the ult, so
Nothing
probably put more into
interesting.
it.
Berserk's over in
Stun
waterfall,
goes out,
DOS9
salvos
on
go
C,
out,
so
free sight
you know
at
where their
least.
default is, you're able to scatter them, find the
Does
open
Boom
space.
try
to get the
fast
plan
flood?
down, I think.
Yeah, they should be
Well-
able to. Gonna fight forward here. They want to take as much space as possible. Playing Boom on these close angles, given that they have the Stingers in hand, is going to have to be
Yeah,
strategy.
it's a great
That
stun.
though, sets up for a nice elimination. Swinging around the back.
Oh boy, we're
Is
going
Patrick
ult
Hu,
heavy.
but the distance is so stark. Ends up going to take it down, but solid damage dealt. NC Slash or Famous both tagged up. Berserk's the
Dude,
only
look at
one
the
healthy.
HPs though. Kelly could really own
Weapons are
this.
covered here for Yotan and Kelly, yes.
Oh boy, I
Kelly,
feel like
it's falling to the wayside now.
every time I mention someone, they're dead.
Just the guided missile himself, but the spike is not planted for him. It's fully behind
Oh.
the pillar. Finds the first
Yeah,
Famous.
dude, Famous again,
Keeps
very, very
the
nice.
op in hand.
So personally
Keeps the
here,
win streak going.
right, If Boom wanted to do this, like it looked like off the bat they wanted to kind of do these ults. I think I would have preferred them to just go all in with the buy.
Everybody else on Boom was very, very weak after he got that kill on the Berserks.
It's like they all into ults, but they didn't all in money-wise. And then imagine, like, if that was a different gun, could have been a Guardian.
He has looked really good with his
Plus the stuns could have been a Guardian.
Really impactful stun to open up C Hall for this retake. Give a little bit of breathing room for Boom. And now Berserks has that Viper's Pit off of doing a pretty good job of locking C down. Still no Rebel congestion here for the side of GE, really just leaving Yudotan to his own devices, gets a tag up onto NC Slasher. Not too much damage there. And so far, I mean, Boom hasn't really had to change their default too much. They can kind of just keep reacting.
Do they clear the camera, though? Because so far they've left it. I think this is fully to just bait them in towards this operator. Famous, I don't think was scouted, but it looks like eventually they will just go ahead and
reclear over towards A, but
this position a little bit.
I mean, they still have a lot of util.
Stealth drone, however, that's going to suss it out. Actually swings in forward. Famous now can't slide out.
And that pops
like no one
and hits him. He can only be in one position.
Far too risky given the way that Famous has been hitting.
I like this.
I feel like they react wrong, but Yudotan hits the shot.
Gets the hit. Neural Theft, second ping about to come through. Famous trying to play around the timing, and now it's going to be pinned into the corner. Yudotan able to avoid that shot. Aftershock can go ahead and force the position. Shorty at the ready in case this approach continues. It's about to be challenged there.
Dude, Yudotan's crazy.
Patrick who thinks about peeking in. Crystal going to be taken down. Berserk's able to find Yudotan.
The guy's playing like a duelist.
Pressure now peeled off. Famous still just sat here waiting.
Oh, timing that's unlucky. Big trades.
Spike down B.
There's a spike on the floor. The two players split away from it.
15 seconds. Got to try plant somehow.
Does have the ultimate available.
All covers
Berserk's is going to just try to lock this one off. The drop down, and Patrick Cook cannot find the opener.
I don't think he has time.
Spike recovered. TP over to the A site, but the time is just not there. He cannot get the round
he's off
win.
by like 0.3
They'll just look for
or
the
something.
money, but NC Slasher will look for the kill and find it. 5-1, and after a round like that, you absolutely have to pump the brakes.
A little bit rough. I think that their reaction is off once they realize that one person's holding over towards here.
Here. It's giving
I expect some kind of timeout
for the side of Boom, even though GE's doing a decent job of
also
finding that
Yudotan, after getting the
of
first kill, kind of
getting in
overextended.
towards A site. You're giving the opportunity for Boom to make quick rotations over so they can get to these retakes really early, and that's what's allowing them to get to defuses. We saw it in the very first round, and then you're able to force them off the defuse there because you're constantly just kind of pushing them further and further towards their site.
Should be
and they
stun
have to fight for that space.
Good.
And then you have stuff like the alt there, really nicely placed.
Or you at least do
Berserks.
like
that sent that
stun salvos into.
Poppy
The thing is, you want him to
TP
TP away, so the suppress kind of owns you a little bit. But then you know he's locked in, so you kind of have to go for him with. Like I think you have to actually just go out towards A, like block off the second person, stun, salvo, duel.
Bounding out on the stage. Right now it seems like the players are getting a bit too frazzled.
It's like when you walk into like a jazzercise class and it's just.
I can't say that I know.
I know, neither have I, but
okay.
You know what I mean.
I was going to be shocked.
No, me leave my house? No, that's crazy. That's.
I mean, just like me.
That's asking a lot there, Achilles.
And me exercise?
Yeah, but you know how it's like, you see those videos, people like the people that are leading the exercise class are way too excited, and everyone else is just kind of like, eh.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, no way in hell.
I go over towards it.
If there was footage, I would pay a small fortune to obtain it so that I can share it with the world.
Well, maybe I'll just create it so I can get your money then.
That, there you go. Shiro backing away, sends out the stun, connecting onto at least one, swings the corner, does find Poppy, delivers a weapon over to them, but they're not anticipating
Whoa, that movement though, fair play.
Kelly-S right there.
Once you get over towards the side, they get the gun upgrade. That's 9.
A 2v3 now.
On top of the lurk over towards C. They argue that Yudotan went a little bit early, but honestly, I feel like that's 9 held it for a long time.
Flash through.
Great flash. DOS9 is just the guy, isn't
and swarmed.
he? Sleepy_OC, thank you so much for the prime.
Tremendous
thank you,
round
Sleepy.
from DOS9 again. Catches Yudotan. Finally, someone's able to kind of shut down his sole position. And then finds a great paranoia.
Okay, GE.
A nice idea from GE.
Gotta start
they
winning
sneak
some
their
rounds
way
now.
in, to A-Link. And it's, you know, they know there's people in there. They're not expecting 3. So they get the trades, and they're at least able to get the plant down. But I love the way Boom is working the map right now. They're constantly coming at you from different directions, using their util to set up their plays. Looking really, really sharp. Good flash.
Flash in the face of Famous. Shiro forced away. Decent space opened up, and Crystal almost cut down there by that flick, but just doesn't quite connect. Patrick Hu, however, does find the opener. The enemy Tejo falls.
I know that the
Armageddon
op's over
now out of the
towards
equation.
A. I mean,
Seems
right
like
now, I
DOS9
think I'm smoking this and
wanting
getting
to
the
just
orb.
ensure that there was no forward presence here at B.
That would be a Yori ult.
Sense of paranoia now. Do not have that tool for a critical retake. As this site is fully open, but NC Slasher.
Well, he gets his ult, but it's into the next round.
Finds one, tries to set up the flash to stave them off.
What a flash that is.
Shorty in hand finds Kelly as Famous over.
Yeah,
Drop 5 HP, no problem.
They're forcing the issue a little bit.
Both going to be taken down now. It is all on Crystal.
Right there.
It's been a clutch god here in the past. Can he make it happen now? No. Boom.
Their plan could have been so much better.
No space.
One away from a Yori ult.
Every single inch, every foot that
Boom
they
looked
try
really
to
good.
conquer on this
Really
map
good at the moment.
comes at a cost.
Especially,
I like
there's like
idea
3
from
heavy
Global.
fraggers
This is
right now.
kind of what I wanted to see. You contest Rubble, you win it, you push towards site. There's only a couple players there really when they initially start making their move. But too bad, so sad. It's Famous and NC Slasher, and they're playing off of each other brilliantly. The timings there on the peaks are perfect, and you've got that op.
Yeah, they got to go down to another stinger round, and then they're going to start using their ults into ecos again.
Behind the wall. Famous goes out, gets
Not
another kill,
too
ducks back
worried
behind
about
the
it
wall.
in terms of the Yori ult, but
Phenomenal. Brilliant.
Famous firing one, relay bolt to stem the tide.
No way.
yeah,
Peaks,
that's
and
way too
it's
much.
just a hair off.
That's way too much. He does get out of there.
Cuts back, cam thrown in. Shiro, surely, okay. Maybe hadn't realized, gets darted and does end up getting hounded down, but they're still just right into the meat grinder as DOS9 mows down 3. Famous will find the other.
DOS9.
And I mean, Global, I think
they're
you're going to have to call
wrecking
another
them at the
timeout
moment.
because it's not working.
It is not.
But now you got ults. You got a big buy round.
Star Boom. And again, it's these early picks from Famous. This
No,
early
Famous
op
is looking
investment
incredible.
is just paying dividends. I mean, yeah, step out, gets the kill on Udotan, but dude, I mean, they had a game plan from the rip, and it's...
we're just playing hot
Okay,
potato
big
with the
change up
operator
from
now.
Boom as
Yeah, why
well.
not?
3-person start over towards here with
NC
Salvos.
Slasher with it 2 rounds ago.
Famous could
Looking
get
like
his
they
ult,
want to go
and you can
aggro.
Just keep
Stun,
accelerating here if you can find that pick.
There's, I mean, Crystal's just
The
stunned.
double
Boom,
stun
have an answer for
into
absolutely
ult pop.
everything. Overdrive
Oh,
going
it's
out.
a nice
Paranoia
omen
a
flash.
little
Maybe
too
just
late,
a
so Poppy's
little
able to
bit
trade
too
one back.
late. Breach
Rolling
ult
Thunder
goes in.
crashing
Damn,
across.
they really
Maybe
sent
it's
it.
a bit of an overcook.
Oh
Shiro
my
does
god,
manage to
speaking
go
of
ahead and
sending
tilt
it,
the aura
Patrick
around the
sent it
back.
over
Patrick Hu
towards
gonna be taken down,
spawn,
so
and he's
now we
got
have a
out of his ult
3v3,
into 2 people
but
looking
still
at him.
Decent opportunity, decent defensive foundation here for Global Esports to keep these players alive.
Love the play call.
But the operator still here, still finding value. Jiggle peek out. Yudotan, I think, maybe spotted. Now certainly is. And
Gonna
Berserk says,
say,
you know what?
are you gonna
I'm gonna
go for it
respect
again?
I would. With how sharp Yudotan has been, I wouldn't challenge that either. And you still have these ults to work with. You still have both of your initiators left, so no reason for Berserks to commit there, and he wisely pulls off. Because you can still play retake here. You've still got the salvos. You still have the aftershock. So you still have the fault line. You've got you've got an Armageddon. So you got everything you could want here to really make this retake go. Plus you could scoop up a gun off the ground and drop the op. Taking their time though, really making sure that no one's pushed further forward.
Well,
I mean, they have
they're gonna
zero
tail.
map control though. That's the one thing they do not have going for them. That's why they have to use this Armageddon
GE
to
will
clear.
take that.
On their
Salvos
way,
to force them
Salvos
away. You can take the
on
space
back
back.
end. NC Slasher dealt with. Poppy able to find the first. Splits over to the side. Gets himself a third. Looks at the fourth. Berserks, however, still alive now into the
Ooh, no
1v1.
swing after.
And he has been sharp. Yudotan taking the bait a bit. Spotting him out,
Damn,
but
bro.
Berserks
He
is
didn't
just
swing
so
off his teammate.
on point.
Pappy did so much.
Waving at him, saying hello.
Nicely done from Berserk, picking up the op and then switching to the rifle as well.
Berserk, you killed them all.
The small little mistakes from GE just cost him big rounds. Big rounds.
This is beautiful from Berserks. The retake looks like it's not going to go for them. Again, I love the opening start. Yeah, that paranoia, like you mentioned, just a hair off, yeah. But I love the idea. Get that kill, accelerate into the overdrive, and just see if you can wipe him off the board. Poppy plays a great position. Gets far enough ahead that NC Slasher isn't ready. But Berserk just has a slightly better timing than his opponent. And here we go, Stingers again for GE. I mean, it's just brutal. They can't find a round to get their economy going. They only have 2 more in the half.
TP forward.
Happy goes for the
aggressively taking
Mako.
Space. Strong at the weapon. Somehow does manage to come away with that one. Minor damage could have been suffered as well. And it's looking for the neural depth reveal, but
No
Berserk's
way, they played pretty well together. Udatanura. Holy dude, Berserks. Berserks is he's owning everyone.
Damn round.
He's owning everyone.
Multi-kill after multi-kill.
16-4. The whole team's raid bosses.
Go to the next map.
Yeah, he's got another Viper's Pit.
He's
let's watch
disgusting.
this.
My jaw is on the floor.
And look at the way he's backing up DOS9. Sees some shots, ready for the peak. And there's, oh my God, there's an Armageddon on top of him. He's just like, I'm just gonna stick this.
He's on his feet again.
Hello.
He's earned it.
Hello.
Good God.
This is what Busio sees in his head every time he stands up out of the chair.
Dude, Achilles will always get
Famous
some
pushing
kind of
forward.
America's
I mean,
dig in there.
These lurks, they just don't even give him any type of opportunity to get something started. This is a chokehold on a map that we very rarely
this op
see.
is.
And they continue to play into it. No credence given to the thought that maybe he pushed further forward.
He's only done it most of the time that he's had it op. When he's pushed that far up, he's trying to press the advantage. He did it over on B a few rounds ago.
Incredible.
They just don't seemingly have the coordination right
there,
now.
There was
for the
what are we thinking?
Of Boom. Granted,
we saw 4 mistakes from GE, and all of them are on pretty pivotal rounds.
You know, the old meta comp on this map for forever.
3 on buy rounds, 1 on the low buy. But it's like the one on the
style.
low buy was using ults into a low buy.
In towards the site. Oh, okay. Poppy's fine.
Only Shiro. Stun at the ready.
Yeah, it's stun into Omen Flash into send it.
Waits for it.
Into Omen Flash. Okay, they can't send it because of the stun back towards Heaven.
As things do get
now it's a much harder
retake
retake.
here from Global to try to get a second round win. Kelly, yes, delivering on 2. But DOS9 Berserks, the player's still alive.
DOS9 and
they will not
Berserks
falter.
are insane.
Damn near perfection, 11-1.
11?
Boom, showing up to play, reading Global Esports so far like a book.
It's just tremendous.
How'd you win when you're against these 3? Yeah, no, they look good.
Well prepared.
Famous has been awesome as well.
Week to week. I mean, this is such a scary team with prep. You gotta give a ton of credit.
11 on defense is right. Yeah,
with
not
what
too
they're
bad
doing
at all.
with this team, just positionally, you know, obviously the players as well.
The fast series at the moment, 23 minutes
plans,
it is right
being
now.
Extremely patient, making great decisions in the heat of the moment. That's really what's getting them over the line. Like every time in the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh, you don't want to challenge that. Oh, you should challenge that. They're doing it. It's like they know what their opponents are going to do before they do, and they're just shutting them down.
We're gonna crash out again? Nah, it's not.
Enough of this Boom Esports team.
Like it.
And you know, last week,
it's
yeah,
there are mistakes.
Now you've got the
Don't get
Berserk
me
show
wrong,
here on Lotus.
But it's just
there's tons of talent.
it's
Tons of talent on
not
Boom Esports.
anywhere near as bad
and some of
as
these players have played at
the
bigger
talent
stages.
stuff we saw.
And then they were able to battle their way through.
Like the talent stuff is more just like the whole macro.
And they're making the most of it.
Whereas like a lot of the global stuff has just been, well, a little bit macro, but
some moments,
some of it's
very
done
close ones.
to just how they've handled situations.
But it's few and far in between. A Boom right now. It's looking so damn
DOS9,
good.
yeah, dude.
Look at that drawing, dude.
He doesn't mess up.
Yeah, it's nice. Came prepared. prepared.
No kidding.
As did Boom. The whatever prep work they did, whatever the diet is, film a video, put it on TikTok, and everyone's going to go crazy over it.
Correct.
And find some expensive, overpriced, stupid Indonesian water, and then the sales are going to go through the roof.
Oh no. You've been slamming your face into some cold water. And, yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Buy into the latest fad that doesn't really do anything for you. Yeah, surprising. If you have a shocking temperature change, you're going to be more alert.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Now on the attack, looking to make this about as false as it could
The
be.
great
Bobby
stun.
had some other ideas, but not quite able to confirm that follow-up kill. Now DOS9 and Shiro answer back. Sheriff out wide here from Berserk, finds the first, puts Yonaton down so damn low that DOS9 confirms the alley-oop. Patrick with everything to do. Everyone,
they are
HP
going to
bars
him.
on Boom, shattered.
Here comes.
Just need to not face him one by one. Salvo's sent. They're lining up, but it doesn't
I was looking at some of the HPs here thinking like, hold up.
A 3K from the IGL.
11
Suddenly,
chances.
Boom. Are up to
look
that point.
unreal.
Well, you know G is going to force. I don't even
Yeah,
really have to think about it. The real question is what does Boom want to bring? They're going to go Outlaw, Judge, Double Bulldog, and a Stinger. Because why not? I mean, the Outlaw in particular is so scary for GE. Not that, it matters much. But again, now for GE, it's like, okay.
Well,
always me.
Last-ditch timeout. You have to suspect for Global's camp, this is less about this map. This is more about just moving on, getting ready.
This is getting some confidence.
Yep.
Just show me what we do in practice. Just no worry about the score.
You
Give me some good comms, good util.
Usually you can recover even if you don't do too well at the end.
And Global has shown that.
Yes.
Think about that Abyss that we saw from them in stage 1.
Right.
DOS9 is an import. Does he count as an import? Yeah.
They were able to bounce back.
Yeah.
So could
he played on Revenant.
A similar case. Global, they showed how talented the team can be, even without Patrick in the roster. Now he's here. They had a really good start to stage 1. We know that this is not their ceiling.
Absolutely not.
But right now, they are in the basement.
Yeah, EMEA, it counts as EMEA.
You just got outread, outplayed, out everything. It happens. And look, it happened to T1 at Masters,
I think that's right.
Like
I think their closest server is like...
Then they had a couple rounds, they bounced back, they got some
Frankfurt,
momentum, Sylvan gets an ace, and all of a sudden,
80 to 100 ping.
Yeah. That's what you're looking for. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to get...
Okay, Gate Crash is out towards the spawn. Looking to create some pressure here, split the attention. Famous trying to open with the relay bolt. The push onto the corner, DOS9 able to find one. Berserk finds the other. Poppy going to be taking down Crystal here on the site. Does manage to find Famous there with the headshot.
It's brilliant.
But it's just, they got layers.
Bait and switch. It's bait and switch. Famous opens the door, creates attention, and then they're just paranoia and through the door on Mound. Goodness.
19 to 4.
2 players lingering here within the smoke. Crystal gonna try to surprise them, catch them off guard. Flash through once he decides to swing.
Dude, DOS9 was watching this the whole time.
Here for a good time, not a long time, is Boom Esports as the spike gets planted. And Yudotan, a smile on his face.
I don't want to pile it on a little bit.
Is screwed.
But
he knows that this is over.
This is GE's map pick.
As Minnie famously said, there's nothing you can do but just laugh and move on,
Yeah, it's true.
It's cooked.
It's cooked.
Well, swing the corner, finding the first, runs out of bullets.
Holy, how fast is this game? Not even a 30-minute game, 29 minutes.
13 to 1. What a